Guys, I'm going to give you a short tour of our Blackboard so that you understand what to do each week, where to go, and where to find the resources. So I'm going to share my screen. And all right, so this is our home screen. It just has some fun stuff about me and an introduction, photo of me in my studio, my works in progress, me and my dog in my studio. If you haven't watched my intro video, I'm an author and illustrator, so I make my books from home. Okay, so you're going to go to start here first. First things first, start here to just kind of get to know the class. You're going to do all these activities. They're very short. And if you already know some of this, you might be able to skip some of it. Get to know your professor. There's stuff about me, a video that I made about me. Take a video tour and a syllabus review. I'll upload that shortly. It's what I'm making right now. And explore linkedin.com, click library services. And then the final activity is the most important. You're going to go to the discussion board and make an introductory post. So go to discussion board here and make that post. Okay, so go back to the weekly structure. Every week, you'll have a discussion. You'll watch and read all the content for each week. You'll make a discussion board post answering a question on Wednesdays. You'll respond to your classmates by Fridays. And then on Sundays, you'll have assignments due. So, okay, with that being said, let's get into the tabs of the Blackboard because that's where all the good stuff is. So let's go to our weekly folders. So each week of the entire semester has all these folders of content and discussion board questions and assignments. So mostly this is the content that you need to read and watch between Mondays and Wednesdays to get into the week's topic. So for example, week 1, what's the role of story in media and film? These are all these readings and all these videos. Okay, so that's our weekly folders. You'll just open those for each week all along the class. Discussion board, that's so important, probably the most important tab here. It has the topics already listed out for all the weeks of class, all the way to week 16. So for that weekly video or weekly folder 1, you'll be here, discussion going to the movies. It will have the question, and then you need to respond. You need to make your posts as a part of this thread, and then you'll respond to 2 of your classmates. And by the way, when you do start here and your introductory post, you will go right here to this discussion board, and it's the first thread. Create a new thread and title it, your preferred first name, your last name. So for me, it would be Meet Elizabeth Lilly. In 2 to 3 sentences, introduce yourself to the class. So this description will always have exactly how and what you're supposed to write here. Okay, so moving on from discussion board, go to the class calendar. This is great. I just set this up because we are asynchronous, and so much of it is you guys staying on track of everything yourselves. This will help you. So Monday 31st, your introductory post is due, discussion post, going to the movies. You can always find here your deadline for discussion posts for responses. Every Friday at 5 p.m. is your responses are due, and your assignment due dates are all loaded into this. And I'm still adding more discussion posts deadlines here. So you can always look at this to know what's due next, what's coming up, all that stuff. Okay, class calendar. Okay, assignments and quizzes. This is where your projects are due. It has the instructions for them, and these titles are the links to turn in your assignments. So there's a few different projects, and I'll give you instructions and more details about all the projects as we go along. There's some quizzes that are about the content in the folders that you need to be keeping up with. And then later in the semester, you'll be turning in pieces of your final project that you're building. Okay, so tools, general tools, that's on every Blackboard. You can poke around in here if you want. Syllabus, like this, and your syllabus will open in a new tab. My grades. This is a running tally of your grades. I'm going to be keeping up with grading every week. Your discussion posts will be graded, your assignments, obviously. So this will be your grades as you go along. Then here's media resources, just extra stuff to read and download, and campus services. So I hope that made sense. I hope that was a good explanation, but just basically start here, do all these activities for the first week, and then you can get started on your work for the rest of the semester. And this structure of the week post will always be here and start here as well. Okay. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.